I want to talk about paid content online. You said the New York Times eventually it will struggle, but it will succeed in asking consumers to pay for content that they now get for free. Why?
Well, because I think for commodity, for the weather, for stuff, you're not going to pay for that.
Right.
But for content that's valuable, New York Times is a valuable content. They put a lot of resources into their journalism, et cetera, and the product is certainly value-added. You'll pay for that. But people will pay for that without any question. We just haven't had the system for it. But this will happen over time.
What about for your web properties? I mean, we all know Match, we know Expedia, we know you have 50-odd properties under IAC. What do you think has the most potential, Barry, that's not getting a lot of attention right now?
Well, Daily Beast does get a lot of attention.
A lot of attention.
You know, and it's doing really well, and I think it's got extraordinary potential. And I think Daily Beast it's really the first original product in news and information and in real great editorial work that's been done on the internet. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of replication, a lot of magazines going on the internet, newspapers going on the internet, but there's been no original content that anybody's really invested in. And we're doing it, and it's gaining audience, and I think it's going to keep gaining audience. I think it's going to be a substantial value to people, to just people everywhere.
When it comes to advertising and bringing in revenue for all of this content across your sites, it's clear that you say it has to be integrated, and that sites cannot live alone on display advertising. So with Electus and putting advertisers within videos, within content, you're pushing the barriers there. Is it working?
Yeah, it is. Again, all of this pushing, and I think everybody who's in this has got to keep pushing. Mm-hmm. We're at the very early stages of these tracks getting laid, of people's habits getting formed as to how they're going to access information and how they're going to participate in information. And I just think that therefore, the early stuff is of no great matter. The thing is, it's being done, and it's going to have an effect.
And finally, Twitter. Last year, you were skeptical about Twitter's ability to make money or as a business proposition.
It was a throwaway line. It wasn't fair to Twitter. Twitter's done great, and I'm sure they'll find revenue sources. I just never thought that back and forth, quick 124-character communication was a great form for advertising. But they're finding ways to get people to spend money on it.
And Facebook?
Facebook's a great advertising. I mean, Facebook is a real effective place to advertise. My company, which spends a huge amount on advertising, we spend every nickel we can on Facebook.
Every nickel you can on Facebook?
It's that good. Yeah.
Why are they that good?
Because they're effective. Because the targeting of the audience is precise enough, and the message and the audience just are quite aligned.
Can they push out traditional advertising?
Wouldn't by push out.
Can they dominate the market?
No, I mean, dominate. They're going to be a very, very big player in advertising.